Hello, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. This is Adani, and I'm here for another session of readings, free readings. Hope everyone is doing well. If this is your first time in my live, please like, share, and subscribe. Give me a follow. Um, and let's get on with the reading. So I call on my guides, I call on my angels, call on my spirit guides, I call for divine protection. Come on, negative energies, may only accurate messages come through. Call for invisible force and shield of white light. Protect me from negativity. I call on danger for protection for myself and everyone involved. So it is. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with my message of love oracle deck and see what messages come through for the collective. So we'll start off with a collective messages. Let's see what messages come through, messages of love from your specific person, person of interest, your person. Okay, what messages do you have for the collective sphere? What is their person of interest doing or saying that they haven't revealed to them yet? First card is new chapter. I am trying to move on. So this person is feeling confused. They said, I feel unclear about where we stand. So it's almost like you're ready for a new chapter. You're trying to move on, but this person here is still, you know, trying to figure out where you all stand. They don't really understand. They're confused about the whole situation. They don't understand why you're not, you know, accepting their messages, their phone calls. They really don't see clearly what happened or what they did wrong. They don't understand. You've made up your mind. You're trying to move on, but they're not. They're still confused about where you guys stand. They feel like they still have a chance with you. They don't understand why you're holding out against them. It says soul tie. I always feel connected to you. So this person still feels your energy. This person is hard for them to move on. That's why they're having a hard time, you know, seeing clearly. They're confused. It also says indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. So this is someone that has never tried to make things official with you. They've never really made it clear about the relationship and where you stand. If they want a committed relationship. So it's almost like they've always kept you in wondering where you stand. Okay. So they're indecisive. They're all over the place. The cards just fell out of my hands. Okay. Welcome, welcome. Come on in, come on in. We're doing the collective message right now, and we're going to move into the free questions shortly. So they're daydreaming. I am always longing for you. So you're living rent free in this person's head, okay? You're living rent free in this person's head. They're constantly daydreaming about you, and it could be due to this soul tie that you guys have. If you notice that you just start randomly thinking about them, it's because they're thinking about you at this time. There's an energetic cord that is connecting you two, okay? So when you're just thinking about them nonstop, that means that's them that's thinking about you, and you're just feeling that energy. This is from another deck, and it's the 10 of Wands. I don't know how I got in here, but clearly this is part of the message. So this has been, you know, a very stressful and overwhelming, you know, time between the two of you. It's been very stressful, overwhelming, you know, trying to deal with this person. What else do you have to tell us, Spirit? They want forgiveness. You got forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. So it's almost like they want to come and, confess or, just beg you for forgiveness. Okay. They're praying that you would understand, you know, where they're coming from. They regret whatever that happened. Okay. It says we have too many differences with values. So you all's values are different. Maybe this person was raised a little bit differently than you do. Their morals is given like their morals. They might have grown up in a household where they saw one of their parents, you know, cheating or, not really treating the other parent properly. They might have grown up in a household where the father or mother, possibly the father was, in and out and it wasn't stable. So they never got to see how a normal relationship looks like. So they can't give what they don't know. But you have third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. So clearly there were other things, other people that got in the way of you all's relationship. These are things that they, wish they could tell you, but they can't. Okay. What other messages, Spirit? What other messages? So we got dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. So this person definitely was a liar. They weren't truthful. You've caught them in lies, and that soul tie card just keeps showing up. So that tells me that you're still very much connected to their energy. There's a soul tie. You're still very much connected to their energy.
Thank you for the gifts.
Thanks for the gifts. You might want to consider doing like a cord cutting ritual. It can be done in so many ways where you detach yourself from this person so that way you can free yourself and free them as well. What other messages do you have, Spirit? So there's an unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way I planned. So what happened, they did not expect it. And with the gossip card here, that tells me there was some gossip that came out, and that's probably how you found out about whatever that happened. And it was an unexpected outcome. They didn't expect things to turn out the way it did. They didn't expect that someone was gonna, give you that information. Okay. From the looks of these cards, there was gossip that came out that they were exposed. Okay. And we got third party and inseparable. So this person, although you caught them in a lie, you caught them with a third party, they still have mad love for you. They still have mad love for you. Our love is always there despite the distance. So even when they're away from you, they still feel like, you have a special place in their heart. Okay, and the dishonesty came out. So since it's repeating itself, I'll just take it as Spirit is saying they've said all that they need to say. You got the message. So we're going to move on to the free questions. But before we start, let me know where you're watching me from, please. Where are you watching me from, guys? Hi. What city? What town?
Colorado.
Kyle says this is satanic. So why are you here? Why are you here?
Why are you watching?
Okay, why are you here? You clearly want to see something satanic. Get on out of here. Where are we watching me from?
Philadelphia.
Okay, hey Philadelphia. Welcome, welcome. Where else? Where else?
Where y'all from? Texas.
Hey, Texas. Welcome, Texas. Where else? Who do we have in here? Cal, you can keep it moving, okay? You
Tampa,
can keep
Florida.
it moving. Tampa, Florida. If it's not for you, you can. There's so many Christian lives that you can jump on right now. All right. back to Belize. Oh my
Oh wow,
goodness.
Belize.
Wow. Welcome,
Baltimore.
Belize. Baltimore, Tampa, Carolina. Yes. All right. Let's get to these free questions.
So Kim wants to know if she should give Ricky a chance romantically.
Okay. Divine Spirit, should Kim give Ricky a chance romantically? 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 Spirit is saying no at this time. You got three no's, okay? You have the Five of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. I see that Ricky wants to come back, okay? They want to come back into your life. But there's been some sadness and loss, okay? Crying over spilled milk. So if you do allow Ricky back, you're gonna regret it, because this is like a regret type of card, okay? This is how you will be. I feel like you've already experienced this energy before with them. Y'all have been on a break with the Four of Swords, and during that time they've been entertaining other options with the Seven of Cups. So I feel like whatever they're telling you now is not really, it's like it's like blowing smoke up your ass, okay? They're not, it's like they're not giving you a clear picture, okay, of the truth. I don't feel this person has completely changed. So, and they're going to have you like this. So it's going to be a situation, if you do take them back, you will regret that decision, okay? Next question.
Asia wants to know if her and Jaden will ever get back in a relationship.
Okay, will Asia and Jaden reconcile? Will Asia and Jaden reconcile? Will Asia and Jaden reconcile? Will Asia and Jaden
I think it's
reconcile?
ever get into a relationship.
Oh, ever, okay. Will Asia and Jaden ever get into a relationship? Okay. Will Asia and Jaden ever get into a relationship, Spirit? Will Asia and Jaden get into a relationship? Jaden. Wow. Yes, 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 and yes. You got all yeses. First of all is the star card, okay? That's like hope, having faith, wish fulfillment. This is a very good card. It's a major arcana. So y'all will get into a relationship, okay? It's giving Aquarius energy. You have even the planet. Spirit is on your side. It's very positive and very healing. Ace of Swords, this is the new beginning. It's victory, it's success. It's like the crowning. So I feel like this situation is definitely going to come to fruition, this relationship. With the Queen of Cups, she's very loving. You're ready to offer your cup to him. I feel like you all have waited. You've been waiting on this opportunity, and it's going to definitely come. Okay, so I do see you all getting in a relationship. Yes, yes, and yes. It could be around Cancer season with this Cancer symbol here. Okay. Next question.
So Barry wants to know, does this man love me? He is distancing from me.
Does this man?
Yeah.
Okay. Does he have a name?
There's no name, but Spirit knows.
What's her name again?
Barry.
Does the man? Does does
Barry's man, does he want her? Just say, does he want her? Does Barry's man want her?
Does Barry's man want her?
Thanks for the gift, Catherine and Elaine.
Thanks for the gifts, guys. Does Barry's man want her? Does Barry's man want her? Does Barry? Please like the live as you come in. Does Barry's man want her? Okay, so you have the Five of Cups, which with a no on it, okay, and you see the position of this person. They're in all black hair, head down, looking at these cups that are spilt. They're not really focused on the two cups behind them, right? Okay. And then you have the 10 of swords with another no on it. This person is laying flat on the ground with 10 swords in their back. Okay. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. So what I'm getting from this Berry is that um, this person does not love you. No. I feel like this person is someone that's probably gonna, hurt you in the long run. If you do decide to go forward in this situation, they're going to really disappoint you in a major way, cost you some type of like uh betrayal, or just something that really just drops you rock bottom. And then but they're gonna get their karma. Okay, they're gonna get their karma. So you have to decide for yourself if it's even worth you going through all that negativity. These two cards are very negative. And the universe, this is the Wheel of Fortune, so it's given that karma energy to it. So this person could be more like a karmic type of person. Okay, they're not a soulmate, they're like a karmic, someone that's gonna come into your life to teach you a lesson. So this is not a relationship that you might want to consider going forward with. Okay, this is a lesson. This situation is gonna bring you a lesson, a major lesson, because the Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana. So they're gonna come into your life to teach you a lesson, and it's not gonna be an easy lesson with the you're gonna be like this, and you'll have to recover from that. Next question.
Catherine wants to know, will Albert reach out to her tonight?
Tonight?
Yes.
Will Albert reach out to Catherine tonight? Will Albert reach out to Catherine tonight? Thanks for the gift, guys. Will Albert reach out to Catherine tonight? 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 You got a yes with the 9 of Pentacles. You got the Lover's card with a yes and no on it. And you have a maybe. So I feel like Albert is definitely thinking about reaching out. They're trying to make a decision, because the 2 of Swords is someone that's, trying to make a decision. They haven't decided yet. They're at a stalemate. So they're kind of like on the fence. Okay, they find you very attractive. They really, really like you. They love the way you carry yourself, the way you dress, the way you look. They're sexually attracted to you. They feel a very strong energy towards you. Okay, but it's given that they're probably going to call you tonight with a yes, and then you have the yes and no. They're thinking about it. They're probably considering it right now, trying to decide on if they should or not. You see that card says decision. Okay, so they're trying to make that decision, and I think it's going to be a yes. Next question.
Elaine wants to know, will Devin reach back out to me soon?
Devin?
Yes.
And her name is what?
Elaine.
Elaine. Okay. Divine Spirit. Will Devin reach out to Elaine soon? Will Devin reach out to Elaine?
Catherine says thank you.
You're welcome. Will Devin reach out to Elaine soon? Will Devin reach out to Elaine soon? Okay, so we got the King of Wands. It says yes, okay? So, and you also have the 7 of Swords with a maybe on it, and you have the Death card with a no. So I feel like there's a situation where, when they do reach out, it's not going to be something that's going to, they're going to see, because it says making a break for it. So if they're for them to reach out, they're reaching out because they want to, check your temperature, see if you might be open to, having some fun with them. This person wants to get physical. King of Wands has his wand. They want to come in and then get out. Okay, they want to get in and get out. They're going to want to come in and make a break for it. deceit, lies, and trickery. So this person is coming in not in a straightforward way, and then you have the death card at the end of it as the outcome. So there will be an ending, a letting go, okay, a release, because this person likes to be free spirited. They don't want to be held down. They don't want to be in a committed relationship. So they like to be free. Okay, the fool is the person that takes the risk and likes to jump off the cliff. So this is their energy that they're in. Okay, so if they do come in, it's because they want to come in and have fun and then make a break for it and get out. Next question.
Myra asks, will Charles and her reconcile?
Will Charles and Myra reconcile? Will Charles and Myra reconcile? Will Charles and Myra reconcile? Will Charles and Myra? Thank you for the gifts, everyone. Will Charles and Myra reconcile? Oh, you got the Ace of Cups under the deck. So Ace of Cups, that's the overall energy of love, which has a yes on it. You have yes with the King of Swords, yes with the King of Pentacles, and a no with the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is Charles that walked away from you, okay? He did walk away from you, but due to this Ace of Cups and the feelings that he has for you, he's definitely coming back. When he comes back, he's definitely going to want to have a truthful, honest conversation with you with the King of Swords energy, where, you all discuss, put everything on the table and really talk. He's coming back as a changed person. He's more grounded now, reserved, and just wants to bring stability in this relationship. There's also a very positive new beginning for you and Charles when he does come back, because y'all have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a really good relationship. Both of y'all are really like a blessing to each other. So I see love here. I see very, very strong loving energy between the two of you guys. It's gonna work out. Next question.
Alyssa wants to know, will Torres and I get into a serious relationship?
Will Taurus and Alyssa get into a serious relationship? Will Taurus and Alyssa enter a serious relationship? Will Taurus and Alyssa enter a serious relationship? Will Taurus and Alyssa enter a serious relationship? Okay, so the first card you have is a Seven of Cups, and it has a no on it, because so it's given that Taurus is dealing with a lot of options. Okay, there's a lot of options right now, and there is a potential where it's gonna be where he's gonna be entertaining more than you. Okay, so sometimes you're going to be feeling a little bit rejected or bored, because he's not, he'll be entertaining other options, and then he'll come in and then offer you this cup. So it's not giving serious relationship. Okay, it's not giving serious relationship. When he does come in, he's gonna make you feel like it's serious, but it's really not, because it's like smoke and mirrors. Okay, you see all the cups in the cloud. So I don't think he's like serious. Okay, he's entertaining other people, so you're one of other cups in his life. So he's the King of Cups, which is given like a smooth talker type of person. They know how to compliment you. They know how to say the right words to woo you and make you feel all mushy inside. He knows how to date you and make you feel loving, but he's also doing the same thing to other people as well. So for now, I don't see a serious relationship.
Okay, Nadira asks, will her and Kayla get back together?
Nadira and Kayla?
Yes.
Okay. Will Nadira and Kayla get back together? 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 Yes, yes, and yes. So you got three yeses. You have the Ace of Wands, yes, which is a new beginning for you guys. More passion, enthusiasm, like a physical, a lot of physical, you know, activities between you guys. You have the Emperor being more in control of this situation, bringing in structure and stability. So I see that this time you all are really going to take it seriously. And then you have the Nine of Cups, wishes come true, fulfillment, satisfaction, where you are happy. You feel like she's filling your cup now, your cups. So you're content. So I see you guys getting back together.
Char.
Welcome, everybody.
Char wants to know if her and Kay will reconcile.
Okay. Will Shar and Kay reconcile? Will Shar and Kay reconcile? Will Shar and Kay reconcile? Ask your questions, guys.
Nadira says thanks.
You're welcome. Will Shar and Kay reconcile? Will Shar and Kay reconcile? Will Shar and Kay reconcile? Oh, yes. Yes, you will. You got the Hierophant, the Six of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. The Hierophant is maybe, but with these two cards, with the two yeses, that's definitely a yes. I feel like there's something, I don't know if there was something like, I feel like right now, Kay feels like there's some type of like, bond with you, something that ties you guys together. I don't know if y'all are into some type of institution, traditional institutions or belief systems to where they believe in something like something traditional like marriage. You know, I feel like they want to bring this relationship to marriage or some type of high level commitment between the two of you guys. Okay, because the Hierophant also represents like a commitment, like a traditional commitment, like marriage. And then you got the Ten of Cups, and this says marriage on the top as well. You also have the Six of Wands. So this is victory, triumph, success. So definitely, I see you and Kay coming back together and it being very, very successful. Okay, my advice to you is this time around, just try, you all need to try to really be open with each other and not hold back and not, just kind of like block. I feel like somebody has a wall up or a wall over their heart, protecting their heart, not really being vulnerable. Try not to be too like possessive of things. Maybe someone, is more financially makes more money than the other, and there's a lot of, like keeping things away from the other, secrets and things like that. So just try to be more open and it can definitely work. I see happiness, possible, like a marriage. There's a potential for marriage between the two of you. Next question.
I'm gonna take a YouTube question.
Okay.
Shipra asks, what is Piyush's current feelings for her after 9 months no contact?
Shipra
Yes.
and Piyush.
Piyush.
Okay. What's read that question again?
What is Piyush's current feelings for Shipra?
Okay, what is Piyush's feelings towards Shipra? What is Piyush's feelings towards Shipra? What is Piyush's feelings towards Shipra?
Greetings on YouTube.
Hello, YouTube. Okay, so Piyush sees you as someone like that they know from their hometown or wherever they're from. They feel like you're someone from their roots. Maybe you've known each other for a long time, for some a childhood friend. Currently they have moved away, or they're moving away from where you are, and they're moving away for work. So they're moving on to start this new venture. It's like a job. They're going to be moving for work, and they're not going to be, he could be possibly moving out of town to another country, so due to work or something. So right now they're not really interested in anything serious right now. He's in the Knight of Wands energy. The Knight of Wands is someone that is active, on the go, in and out. So they want to come in for a quick fun, and they have to leave. So you see him traveling. He's moving away from home, from the roots, from the town where you guys are from. He's moving away to go start a job, a new adventure, and it's going to be somewhere overseas. Okay, he's going to move away overseas. I see the ending of this cycle with the world card. So he doesn't feel it's gonna, I don't think he sees your relationship with him as, you know, is gonna end. He sees it as something that has already ended. Okay, he's already moved on. It's been 9 months. He moved. He actually physically moved, or he will be very soon. Next question.
Sassy wants to know, will Eric propose to her on her birthday?
Okay. Will Eric propose to Sassy on her birthday? 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 Okay. Well, you got the 10 of Cups that says yes. Happy family, celebration. It says marriage. You saw me shuffle. Marriage, yes. You also have the 6 of Wands that says yes, right? And that's also public recognition. That's somebody on a high horse while everyone else is cheering them. So that's pretty much you on your birthday. So yeah, he could propose to you, but you have the 8 of Swords in the outcome and a no on it. So there's a slight warning here, okay? There's a slight warning here. So just be careful that you don't want to you know how you're putting a restriction as far as like wanting it on a birthday. You need to just kind of let things, release control of this situation. I feel like everything is going to happen the way it's supposed to happen. But I do see some type of celebration on your birthday, and there is marriage in the cards for the two of you, okay? But there's something that you are refusing to see, okay? There's something that you're refusing to see that is going to keep you like in a stuck energy, okay? That card is in the outcome as well with a no on it. So you got the yes, yes, and a no. So it's a slight warning that yes, he will propose on your birthday, but then there's going to be a stuck energy after that. So it could be where you're stuck in that fiance period for a while where it won't move anywhere. So that's there. Okay, like a slight warning. Next question.
Okay, Sugar Poo, thank you for the gifts. She also compliments your nails.
Oh, thanks, Sugar Poo. Thank you. And thanks for the gifts too.
Ashley asks, does Emerson have good intentions with her?
Okay. Does Emerson have good intentions towards Ashley? Oh Lord, please, my cat is on the do not get her. She's
Come here. Come.
meow. Sorry guys. She's about to pull this down. Okay, hold on.
Okay, go.
Whenever I'm reading, she loves to come and get at my feet, which I enjoy too. Because she's a tarot reader as well. Okay, give me that question again, please.
Ashley wants to know, does Emerson have good intentions?
Does Emerson have good intentions for Ashley? 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 Okay, so we have the Ten of Pentacles. So he definitely wants something long term with you. Okay, he sees you as like someone he's gonna be with for a long time, somebody he's gonna build a family with, have children with. Y'all are gonna grow old together, the grandparents, the dogs, and everybody. And we also have the devil card. So you have yes and no. And the reason he has good intentions, right? But spirit is just letting you know that there is some type of codependency that he does have with you, okay? Where he feels like, you know, a slight obsession with you. So he has good intentions, but he has another side to him that could be a little bit on the dark side, in the sense that he has addictions, maybe possibly addicted to you. He has some type of addictive behaviors that he cannot control. So he he's going to be a good partner where he'll provide for the family, but every once in a while he's going to definitely want to, you know, to see the devil card next to the fool card, right? So the devil card is someone that has all these secrecies, these obsessions and addictions. And with the fool card, and that's someone that likes adventures and carelessness or spontaneity or taking risks. He has a side to him to where, you know, he can't help himself. He's gonna, you know, go off and do something that you're not gonna be approval of, and you know, you end up ending the relationship, and then he comes back. This could possibly be you all's history as well. So there's some secret addictions that he has that you don't know that he just does. But you know, you will be the happy wife, nice home, family, and all that good stuff. And he'll have to fly out for business or for work, but things happen during those times. That's that's the part that, you know, might not be the good intentions towards you, but it's something he cannot avoid. He has an addiction to something. I don't know what it is. It could be food, it could be video games, it could be porn, it could be anything like that, but it's something that makes him act kind of foolish. Next question.
Shavina wants to know, will Ashik and her reconcile?
Will Ashik and Shavina reconcile? Will Ashik and Shavina reconcile? Will Ashik and Shavina reconcile? Will Ashik and Shavina reconcile? Ashik and Shavina reconcile. It's given a yes that you guys are going to reconcile, because I see Ashik was going back and forth, right? Trying to juggle you, go back and forth between you and someone else. And you got tired of it, and you're the wounded warrior, okay? I see that you're the wounded warrior. You got hurt. Your feelings got hurt. But I do see that you guys are reconciling with the Three of Cups is the reunion card. So I do see you guys getting back together, okay? Next question.
Annalise wants to know, will Christian ask her to be his girlfriend soon?
Okay. Will Christian ask Annalise to be his girlfriend soon?
Shavina says thank you.
You're welcome. Will Chris ask Annalise to be his girlfriend soon? Will Chris ask Annalise to be his girlfriend soon? Yes, he will, Annalise. You got the Magician card as the overall energy. So this, you're manifesting this, okay? You're the Magician. He's going to ask you to be his girlfriend soon because he finds you very, very sexy, very attractive with the Queen of Wands energy. You're magnet. It's like a magnetic energy that he has towards you, okay? he has a choice to make with two paths. With he has a decision. There's somebody from like an ex or someone that's still kind of lingering around his energy, and then you. But I see him holding on to the one that's connected to you, and he's not holding on to the X, the wand with the X. But if you can see down here, that wand is like anchored. It's like it's stuck there. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so this X ain't going nowhere just yet. They might not be interacting with him, but they're still around lurking. But he's focused on you because you can see he's looking directly at the Queen of Wands. So I see he's focused on you. Now the X could be a baby mama because the Empress card is behind where where the wand that is behind him is. So maybe I don't know if he has kids with someone or will have a child with someone, but he's focused on you. He definitely, yes is the answer. Okay, he sees you as very attractive, very beautiful. He feels he can have the world with you. He's holding this wand and he's holding on to you. So he sees you as the world, the future, the mother of his children, the Empress. So the answer is yes. But there's a ex that doesn't really want to let him go. I mean, they're not together, but they still birthdays, they might send them a text message, things like that, Christmas, stuff like that.
Thanks for the gift, Sugar Poo.
Thank you.
And Daniqua wants to know, are her and Alex done?
Daniqua?
Daniqua.
Okay. Is Daniqua and Alex done? 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 Daniqua and Alex done. You got a yes. Yes, all around. So you got the Empress card. So definitely, and it says yes. So you've moved on. I feel like you're sitting on your throne. You're loving on yourself. You're seeing your value, your self-worth. With the Justice card, I feel like you've severed ties. This situation is done. Okay? It's done. Scales are balanced. And you have the Four of Cups. So maybe you're gonna, if he does reach out, you're gonna reject him, refuse that offer. So yeah, I think it's done. It's a done because you got yes to your answer. All yeses. Next question.
Katie wants to know if she would hear from Rob soon.
Hear from Rob?
Yeah.
Kay?
Kaylee.
Will Kaylee hear from Rob soon? Will Kaylee hear from Rob soon? Will Kaylee, that flew out, Six of Swords. Will Kaylee hear from Rob soon? Will Kaylee hear from Rob soon? Rob could be traveling. Will Kaylee hear from Rob soon? Will Kaylee hear from Rob soon? Yes, you will, Kaylee. Yes, you will. They're gonna come back and try to offer you a cup. They're gonna try to ask you for a date. They're gonna come back to try to offer you like a romantic gesture. They still they see you as the sun. They see you as you make them happy. They love your energy. So yes, that's the answer. He's returning to this says returning to one's roots. So he's returning to you. He feels nostalgic with you. There's something special that he feels towards you. Okay. He feels like you're just the sun. You have this vibe about you that when he's around you, he forgets about all his problems and you make him laugh. It's just a fun time. So he misses that. So he's definitely coming in to offer you this cup of love. Next question.
Devonna wants to know, has Ray changed his mind about reconciling with her?
Devonna?
Yes.
Has Ray changed his mind
about reconciling with her?
Okay.
And Katie says thank you.
You're welcome. Does Ray still want to reconcile with Devana? 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 Does Ray still want to reconcile with with Devana? Are you watching the YouTube chat? Does Ray still want to reconcile with Devana? Oh, those same cards again. So yes, they do. King of Cup, Knight of Cups, and the Sun, the same one we got last time. They've gone within, they've searched themselves, they've done some soul searching, and they want to reconcile because they haven't seen anything better out there. After the ending, I feel like, whatever situation that happened, they've had some time to be to themselves and think about everything that happened between you guys, and they realized that they were happier when they were with you. Next question.
On YouTube, Phantom asks,
Phantom.
yeah, will they receive justice in their situation soon?
Will they receive justice?
It's not a legal situation.
Okay, repeat the question. Will they receive justice in a situation?
In their situation soon.
Okay. Will Phantom receive justice in their situation soon? Will Phantom receive justice in their situation soon? Will Phantom receive justice in their situation soon? Okay. So it seems like, I don't know if it has something to do with money or your family or something like that, but you got the Knight of Pentacles. So this is something that is going to take patience. It's slow building, okay? So, and it's moving towards the Strength card. So it's almost like somebody's gonna be subdued or tamed, okay? So I feel like whoever that has been like tormenting you or working against you, there's protection that's definitely there, okay? I feel like some words were said, okay, that was not, it was like a harsh, this could be somebody, a feminine energy, might have said some cutting words, or, said some things that were not really too good. This could have something to do with your family, or someone in your family. But I feel like that person is definitely going to be subdued or tamed by, some form of protection that you have around you. That protection could be a feminine energy, okay? Maybe an ancestor is helping you protect you and bring things to control. So they want you to definitely wait. Someone is going to be leaving and moving on. Okay, someone's definitely going to be moving on, moving away from all this drama, all this negative energies. Okay, and when they do, you're going to have success. You're going to have wish fulfillment. Your wishes are going to come true. So I guess the justice that you're going to have is the fact that they're going to watch you be successful, and other desires, see you, because I feel like some words were said about you that you're not going to ever be, this person said some cutting words, but they're going to see you just really climb the ladder. That's the justice that's going to happen. They're going to see you elevate. So that's what's going to happen, okay? So that's their karma. They're not going to be able to eat at your table, And when that happens, they're going to want to come in and ask you for something, or, ask for your help, but they're going to hold back due to the shame. Okay?
Sasha wants to know, is Angelo her future husband?
Angelo?
Yeah. I mean, Angelito.
Ooh, let me clear the energy. Ooh, energy. Ooh, spirit is definitely in here. That was strong. Whatever that happened with you, Phantom, oh my goodness, my head felt, I felt that energy. It was very strong energy. But don't worry, they're gonna watch you just succeed, and you're gonna be in very high places with that Six of Wands. Okay, you're gonna have victory over all your enemies. Okay, so give me the next question again.
Um.
Is
Oh,
Angelio Sasha's future husband?
Angelio. Okay. Is Angelio Sasha's future husband? Is Angelio Sasha's future husband? Is Angelio Sasha's future husband? Okay. So you got a yes with the 10 of Pentacles, okay? And you got a no moving on. So and I don't want to say this, okay? They're your future husband. You're going to get married to them, but I don't think this is going to be the forever marriage. It ain't going to be the forever marriage. You're going to have more than one marriage. You're going to have another marriage as well. You're going to move on from this situation. But yes, I do see you guys in a family, a marriage, children, y'all going to have the home, all that good stuff. And then at some point, you're going to move on, or they're going to move on.
Thank you for the gift.
It could take 10 years, 15 years. And hey, it happens. Most of us will go through one divorce in our lifetime, but that's just what I saw on the cards. Okay. The good thing about tarot is you can always change that energy by changing yourself. We can't change other people, but we can definitely change the way we react to other people. And that's how you can change that energy. Okay. So don't be alarmed by it. Next question.
Jordan wants to know, is their relationship with D over?
Their relationship with D?
Yes.
Is Jordan's relationship with D over? Is Jordan's relationship with D over? Is Jordan's relationship with D over? You got maybe, yes, and yes. Okay, so maybe is the Two of Swords. So they're kind of thinking about it. They're thinking about you. They're at a crossroads. So right now, they're not trying to focus on this relationship with you. They're purposely blindfolding and crossing this two swords in front of their heart. So they don't want to see it. They don't want to feel it. They're not trying to entertain it. So they're still out on the fence about it. Okay. But I think with the Four of Cups, which is like a rejection card, refusing the offer. So it's almost like the universe is trying to let them know that you're the one. They don't want to see it. They're focused on the things that didn't work out right in you all's relationship. They're not focused on the good traits of you, the good things about you. They're focused on the negativity, and they're standing their ground. They're being very defensive. So I don't see you guys reuniting. They're pushing it off. They're not accepting it right now. They're not. Okay.
On YouTube,
That energy could change in the future, but for now, they have their heart crossed and their eyes blinded. They don't want to see their relationship right now. They're focused on the negative things that happen.
On YouTube, Valencia asks, how does Pharrell currently feel about her?
How does Pharrell currently feel?
Jordan says thank you.
You're welcome, Jordan. Okay, so how does Pharrell currently feel about Valencia? How does Joel? Is it Joel? Pharrell currently feel about Valencia. How does Pharrell currently feel about Valencia? Okay. Ooh, they got some major. You got 3 major arcanas. You got the Hierophant. You got the just strange combination. So you got a maybe. You got yes, yes. So the Hierophant is more traditional, religious type of beliefs, conventional, trying to follow the traditional ways of things. Then you have the Justice card. So someone that's balanced, honest, have integrity. And then you have the high priestess, someone's more mysterious, intuition. So Joel feels like you two are very different, okay? But it balances out, okay? So maybe they're more like traditional, they might be into religion, and then you're more spiritual or mysterious, you're intuitive, but it kind of balances with this justice card. You're the yin to their yang. You know, y'all are opposite, but the opposites kind of like um come together and meshes very well. Now, I don't know if they could be a bit judgmental on that difference, or worried that maybe the fact that you're, they could be Muslim and you're a Christian, or there's something very, very different between the two of you guys. And it's very important to him because they're all major arcanas. Okay. So I don't know if you're psychic or if you are spiritual or into esoteric type of knowledge, and they're more into Christianity or something. But it's almost like they have this like unspoken fear about that it might be an issue with his life and his family. And I do see the 4 of Cups, so it's given like they're probably going to um they're feeling like that it might not be something that their family will accept. So I don't know if they're worried about the differences between the two of you. Hmm? So that's what I'm getting. They see a major difference between you guys. I mean, that's what they're attracted to. But with the Justice card in the middle, it's given like something that they probably will not be able to go against their belief system and end up rejecting the offer with the 4 of Cups. Next question.
Shauna wants to know is okay. She didn't fit in 1 second. Sorry. Um. Oh, Shauna wants to know is Chris thinking about her?
Okay, is Chris thinking about
Shauna.
Shauna? Is Chris thinking about Shauna? Is Chris thinking about Shauna? This is a TikTok question.
Yes.
We'll come back to you, YouTube. Is Chris thinking about Shauna? Is Chris thinking about Shauna? Is Chris thinking about Shauna? You got yes with the Emperor card. So yes, they are thinking about you. And you have yes in with the 10 of Wands. So they're thinking about you, but I feel like they're going through something in their life, and they're trying to take control over their life after something serious that happened. Okay, so they're thinking about you, but they're more focused on whatever stressors or situations that they're dealing with right now. They're trying to move on from something, okay? They're walking away from some type of emotional upheaval that they experienced in their life. I don't know if it could have something to do with their father. So I feel like Chris is dealing with some serious. His name is Chris, right? Is it Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris is dealing with something right now, okay? So they're thinking about you, but they're dealing with something serious in their life because they have 2 major arcanas, the Emperor and the Tower. So if you're not hearing from them, it's because they're preoccupied with whatever burdens or stressors that they're dealing with. They're carrying a lot right now, okay? But you will hear from them soon. They're gonna come in as the Knight of Wands. And they're a fast moving knight, so you will hear from them soon. But they're dealing with something with their family. Okay? Next question.
Barry wants to know if they'll be in a relationship soon.
Barry?
Yes.
Okay. Will Barry be in a relationship soon? Keep in mind, guys, that I do upload my lives on YouTube. I do save them and make it public. So if you do have a question and you want to revisit it and hear, the message again, go on over to my YouTube and subscribe, and I will definitely have this live posted up over there.
Thanks for the
Okay.
gift, Dell.
Thanks for the gift. Will Barry be in a relationship soon? Will Barry be in a relationship soon? Will Barry be in a relationship soon? This flipped over. Let me get it out. You got a yes, yes, and yes. Okay. So Barry, you have a yes. There, you will be in a relationship. You could be in a relationship soon, but you need to deal with some inner conflicts that goes on in your head. I don't know if you have like things that you deal with as far as like where you, I don't know if you get like cold feet and you run away from, like, if okay, if you're like, let's say you're on a dating app and then you're competing with other people for a lady, a woman, you tend to give up and just move on. Or if you get in a relationship, you start dating, and whenever any little problem happens, you just move on. You're quick to move on. So spirit wants you to, just be more persevere, be more persistent with your pursuit for love, because I do see love coming for you. I see an empress in your future, but you need to get more active. Don't give up. You need to put yourself out there as well. With the Eight of Wands, online dating would really be very, very good for you, but you need to be up for the competition that's there. You need to definitely, have that wand energy, that confidence, that where you're sure of yourself when you meet these women. I also see you traveling or dating someone that's gonna be from out of town. You could start off with a long distance relationship, but it's gonna definitely work out for you with the Star card and the Empress card here. So this person is someone that is like a gift from the stars. It's like someone that is a full package. They're in the future for you, but you're definitely gonna have to persevere, come out there, put on your best fights, just, sell yourself really well, dress nice, take these ladies on the dates, watch a few videos on the dating scene, what to do and what not to do. Those things will help you a lot.
We're gonna take a YouTube question. Stephanie asks, is she going to hear from Harlan soon?
Stephanie asked,
is she going to hear from Harlan soon?
Harlan? Okay. Will Stephanie hear from Harlan soon? Will Stephanie hear from Harlan soon? Will Stephanie hear from Harlan soon? Will Stephanie hear from Harlan soon, Spirit? Yes. Yes, you will. You will hear from them soon, okay? You will. I see you waiting with the Seven of Pentacles, but it has a yes on it. There is conflict, okay? With the no card, there is disagreements. Maybe you guys had arguments, or the last time y'all talked, it wasn't so great. But he really likes you a lot, okay? With the King of Cups. He really likes you a lot. He sees you as a good friend, somebody he enjoys, he cares about, he has like romantic feelings towards. So you will talk to him soon. Could be around, I don't know, with the moon card here. Something happened maybe around the moon, the last full moon. I know we had a Scorpio moon that was recent, and everybody was acting real crazy. The energies were real wonky, but I feel like things are going to clear away with this King of Swords, and there's a new beginning between the two of you guys, and it's going to be more fiery, more passionate, okay? So you will hear from them soon, okay? Next.
Dell wants to know when she'll get to move with her boys.
What's her name?
Dell.
Wants to know when will she move with her boys?
Yes.
Okay. When would Dell move with her boys? When would Dell move with her boys? When would Dell move with her boys? Okay, so is she looking for extra day? Okay, so I do see a move for you. I do see a move because you have the chariot card, so you are moving. Okay, you got the Queen of Cups. So let's give you a time frame. Queen of Cups, June 11th to July 11th is a possible time for you to move, and that's Cancer season. And the Chariot card, you see the 7 on there. So that's Cancer as well. So June 11 to July 11 is when things are gonna just start to move really fast. With the Queen of Cups, right now you're going within. You're the maternal figure. You're the mother figure. You're loving and everything. I think that you guys might be going through a situation where you're left out in the cold, or you have to leave where you're living at right now. But I do see you moving with the Chariot. That's the movement card. That's the vehicle. So you're moving, overcoming some obstacles with the Chariot and the Knight of Wands. They're two movement cards. Knight of Wands is very fast movement. So this is gonna be a very fast, quick move, and it's gonna be successful, okay? Money might be a little bit tight initially, but I think things are definitely gonna pick up. I also see the 6 of Swords here. You see they're moving. You see they're on a boat moving, and somebody's helping you. There's help available for you. There's somebody that's going to actually help you guys. I don't know if they're going to help you financially, but I do see help coming. Your wishes are definitely coming through, especially after a period of something negative that happened to you. Something happened to you where you were you hit a wall or rock bottom, or things just kind of failed. But just know that things are going to get better very soon. You got the nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, and you do have help. You do have help. I don't know if it's a physical help like a real person, or a divine help like an angel, spirit, God, Jesus. You got help. Next question.
Grace wants to know if her motion will get approved.
Her motion?
Yes.
Okay. Will Grace's motion get approved? 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 We got the Lover's card, and it says yes or no. Queen of Wands, yes. 2 of Cups, yes. Yes, your motion will be approved. Okay? There's a major choice that has to be made in regards to this with the Lover's card. The Lover's card is about making a major decision. So they're going to come to a major decision. They're on the fence with the yes or no, trying to weigh both sides of it. But I see you as very confident, very victorious. You're standing your ground. You're about your business. Whatever you presented, they're gonna definitely go for it. So it's definitely a yes. And then you have partnership, and that's another yes. So this is where they're agreeing, uniting, proposal. So the motion will be, what was the question?
Will her motion get approved?
It's gonna be approved. You see the cups, they're being offered. So it's gonna be approved. You got yes, yes, no, yes, and yes. So they're gonna decide on it. They're in the process of deciding with the yes or no. And then you have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is also someone that, she knows a little like magic. She's able to wave her wand and get what she want. And then we got the 2 of Cups. You might be partnering with someone too, okay? So, yes, it will be approved.
Just taking a few more questions, guys.
Just a
Michelle
few
says
more.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Mara wants to know, will they be in a relationship soon with Alexander?
Will Mara be in a relationship soon with Alexander? Will Mara be in a relationship soon with Alexander?
Grace says thank you.
You're welcome, Grace. Will Mar be in a relationship soon with Alexander? Will Mar be in a relationship soon with Alexander? Yes, yes, yes. You got the Emperor with the yes on it. Okay. So this is someone that is very like controlling, authoritative. They like to be in charge. And then you have the strength card with the yes. So I don't know if you're going to submit yourself to this person's control, because one of you guys likes to dominate the other. So I feel like if you give in to this person, like someone that they can just, I mean, look at it, the emperor and then the strength card, and this woman is dominating, taming this beast, this lion. So I'm getting that um he's very like, a strong person, but you are his weakness. Okay, so you're able to tame this emperor person, this very strong authoritative person. You're able to like subdue them. I don't know if they're older than you. They find you very attractive. You're the queen of wands, so they're not able to control themselves, or they're not able to, they're weak. You have a power over them, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I do see you guys in a relationship because it works. That's what they like. They like your energy. They like the way you handle them. Next question.
Jennifer wants to know, does Brandon want them to stay together?
Does Brandon want
Him and Jennifer.
him and Jennifer to stay together? Okay. Does Brandon want to stay together with Jennifer? Brandon want to stay with Jennifer? Does Brandon want to stay with Jennifer? Does Brandon want to stay with Jennifer? Does Brandon want to stay with Jennifer? Yes, he does. I feel like he's out in the cold, or he feels a bit abandoned right now. But yes, he wants to stay with you. Okay? He wants to stay with you. He definitely wants to move forward with this. Okay? He's trying to restore balance. I don't know if you guys had some type of issue that came up, where y'all for a bit, or there was some type of disappointment. Okay? If this hasn't happened, then it's in the future. But I see you guys healing it and coming back together and trying to restore balance and restore peace. They want to stay with you. They want to continue giving to this relationship. Okay? They want to continue giving to this relationship. Next question. I'll take 2 more questions, guys.
Marissa wants to know, does Nyron have romantic feelings for her?
Does Myron have romantic feelings to Melissa, right? Marissa. Does Nyron have romantic feelings for Marissa? Does Nyron have romantic feelings towards Marissa? Like the live, guys. Does Myron have romantic feelings towards Marissa? Oh my God, do they?
Jennifer says thanks.
You're welcome. They got the Ace of Cups. Yes. Yes. Ace of Cups. They got more than romantic feelings. Love is overflowing, and it's growing with the Empress card, okay? I feel like this person is someone that suffers from some type of I don't know if they've experienced like a deep heartbreak in their past, to where they carry their heart on their sleeve, and they're scared to get their heart broken again. Okay, but they have a lot of love. I mean, a overwhelming love. So you got the Temperance here as well. So this person feels like there's some type of like healing energy that you have with them. So just be gentle with this relationship. Watch arguments. Make sure that y'all don't, if there is some arguments, you don't say things that could cut deep, because this person is very fragile. Okay, or you are. All right, but this is like a very deep love that can grow, that is growing even stronger. One more question.
Lisa wants to know, is her future with her ex-husband? Is there a future with her ex-husband?
With her ex-husband, Lisa.
Yes.
Okay. Is there a future with Lisa's ex-husband? Is
Marissa, thank you.
oh,
Marissa.
oh, you're welcome, Marissa. Is there a future with Lisa's ex-husband, Spirit? Is there a future with Lisa's ex-husband? Is there a future with Lisa's ex-husband? Okay. So you got the first card is the Hermit card. No. It says no. I don't know if you can see it. No. And then you have the Tower card and it says no. Okay. So right now, Lisa, the answer is no. This is you. You need to be at a place of like, being to yourself and going within and reflecting on everything. Um, I feel like this is not a good time for you guys because the foundation is not, you know, the best for this relationship. That situation that caused the breakup before has not changed. So this person is, if they do come back into your life, it's going to cause some type of negative upheaval. So it's going to still end up in a breakup, okay? Disruption. So it's not, I don't see it right now. But I do see that your future is bright and there's someone else, your actual soulmate is coming because you got the queen of wands and the king of wands and the three of wands. So there's something coming towards you. There's a new person coming towards you, coming to your life. With the three of wands, you're waiting for your ships to come in. You might want to be patient because there's somebody that is more like a match for you that is coming to your life very soon. The universe is bringing you guys together. It's going to require some patience. You need to use this time to go within, do the healing that you need to heal. Stay in this hermit energy where you're enlightening yourself, you're learning, thinking back of the things that caused the relationship to break, heal whatever needs to be healed in front of you, inside of you, because your perfect match is coming very soon. Okay, if your ex comes back, the universe is going to toss him out again. It's going to end up like this. He's going to be tossed out again. It's the breakup is going to happen again. That's what I'm seeing in the cards.
Okay, we got a few last minute gifts.
Okay.
Wesley wants to know, is Cody ready for a committed relationship?
Cody.
Yes, Wesley and Cody.
Okay. Is Cody related? I mean, is Cody
Ready for a committed relationship?
is Cody better not be related. Is Cody ready for a long-term relationship?
And we just try to answer one question from everybody a night. So if you already asked a question, please just wait for the next live tomorrow or the coming days, please.
Is Cody ready for a relationship with Wesley? 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 Okay, so I got a no on the Seven of Cups, okay? See that right there. And I also have Judgment card with the yes, okay? So, and then I got the Page of Wands with a yes. So this is the situation here. The reason why you got a no with the Seven of Cups is because Cody is also entertaining other options, okay? So they're entertaining other options, but they're still going to want to come back to you with the Judgment card. You see, these people are coming out of the grave, the angels blowing the trumpet. They're coming out of the grave to resurrect. So this is someone that is going to be, if they leave your life, they're going to always keep coming back in. But it's still that Page of Wands energy, where they're still playful, playing with the wand. They're not being serious yet. I would like to see this to be a king of wands and not a page of wands. So ready for a relationship. I don't see them ready as a relationship, but I don't see them ready to let you go either. So this person still wants to have fun. Um but eventually they're going to end that cycle. They're still in this cycle of like having fun, entertaining other people, giving to more than one person. You see them giving to two people here. So that's the energy that Cody is in right now. They're not ready for a serious relationship, but they're not ready to let you go either. So that's your reading. That's your answer.
And the Leo Lioness wants to know, will her and Ray be together soon?
Ooh, I love my lionesses. Yes. I'm another cat woman. Okay. What's the question?
Will her and Ray be together soon?
Ray?
Yes.
And
Okay.
Wesley says thanks.
You're welcome, Wesley. Will Leo the lioness be with Ray soon? Will Leo the lioness be with Ray soon? Will Leo?
Then one YouTube question afterwards.
Okay. Will Leo the lioness be with Ray soon? Will Leo the lioness be with Ray soon? Will Leo the lioness be with Ray soon? Yes, yes. Okay, so you got maybe with the Six of Swords. Some Leo is coming, he's moving towards you. He's moving towards you. Okay, I see you guys reuniting with the Three of Cups, and it says yes, reunions. So they're coming in. They could have traveled, but they're definitely moving towards you, and you guys are going to reunite. Okay, very soon. Very soon. So, yes, I see that happening. Okay, but you do have a but here. When you guys reunite, I don't know if something's going to happen to where you might feel like it wasn't all that you thought it was going to be, right? With the Four of Cups. So after that, the initial like how can I say it? Initial excitement or whatever. I see that light just kind of dimming to where you're bored or he's bored, and everything just kind of goes to a pause. Okay, so that's definitely in the future. So I do see them coming towards you, and you guys celebrating, having fun, and then it's going to go with a stalemate after that. Okay, so that's the answer to your question. Let me see the next question here. I'll take another one. Logan is asking how much is a question. Logan, I do have an Etsy. I do have an Etsy shop. If you do want to book a personal reading with me, and you can have my undivided attention. So yes, but you can ask a free question here real quick. Ask a free question. Was Kitty happy when I came
We're
into
not gonna
her
do that
live last
question.
night?
That doesn't make sense.
Oh, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So from YouTube, is Jonathan and Unique going to be in a solid relationship?
Jonathan and Unique.
Yeah.
Will Jonathan and Unique block that Logan person?
Yeah.
Will Jonathan and Unique be in a solid relationship soon? I didn't see that question.
No worries.
Will Jonathan and Unique be in a solid relationship soon? Will Jonathan and
We don't
Rudy?
play.
What y'all laughing about? Will Jonathan and Unique be in a solid relationship soon? Will Jonathan and Unique be in a solid relationship soon? Yeah, we do get some trolls that come on in here, but that's okay. We cleaned the room. Yes. Overall energy is the Three of Cups again. Reunion. So I see you guys reuniting. They coming in real fast with the Knight of Wands. Fast moving knight. They coming in for some passion though. They're coming in for some passion. Okay. I don't know why I got that. I don't know why I said it like that. Okay. That's the energy they're coming in with. But with the high priestess, and it's another yes, there's something secretive about this person. Okay, there's some secrets, but I feel like you're gonna find out. You got another yes. Okay, so you got four yeses. They're coming in really soon. Okay, was that the question, or are they coming in real soon?
Basically, were they going to be able to get into a solid relationship?
I see something solid coming in because the high priestess is a major arcana. He's like he's coming in as a player, right? He's coming in thinking that he can come in and leave really fast. But what he doesn't know is that when he comes in, he's going to be under your magic, under your spell. And I'm not calling you somebody that does something like that, but you have this energy about you that when a person comes, close to you as far as dating you, they can't leave you. You have this magnetic, mysterious energy about you. So he's coming in thinking he can just come in and leave, but you're the high priestess. So when he comes in, he's going to be under he's not going to be able to leave anymore, and then it's going to be this like victorious where you have the victory. So yeah, it'll end up in a relationship. You're a player slayer. You tame the players. The players come in, then you tame them. That's the energy you have. Yes. That's it. Okay. Well, thanks, guys. This was fun. I enjoyed myself. I might try to come tomorrow. Depends on how everything goes. I do work full time. So I'll see if I can come back tomorrow and do some readings for you guys. On that note, have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are watching me from. Much love, many blessings. Bye-bye.